Even the tough boss of Squid Game wants her own family. Monica doesn't have kids, and she decided to adopt the doll from her job. There are a lot of candidates, but only one of them can be Monica's daughter. That's how the doll from Squid Game got a mom. When you're the boss of Squid Game, you don't have a lot of free time, so you have to multitask, like self-care and making the props. That's not always ideal, especially when you don't have any candy molds. Unfortunately, the players didn't like finding hair in their candy. Squid Game is exhausting. It's so stressful, and the doll is all worn out too. The players weren't expecting to see that. Joey wants to know what happened, so he tries to wake her up. But she's sleeping so sweetly that he changes his mind. Let's let her rest. Joey can fill in for her while she sleeps. Although her job seems easy, it's actually not easy at all. Watching the players is really exhausting, but Joey won't give up. He's waiting for your help. Can you find them all? Tug of War is a classic game, and it looks impressive, but the doll has seen it so much that she's bored of it. It's the same thing every time. This game needs something fresh, so the doll gets involved by helping one of the teams. She knows that the losers will get turned into stuffed animals, which she loves. The doll's main weapon are her eyes, so Monica takes her to the optometrist every year to make sure she can keep doing her job. The doll hates going and gets really nervous. Something always goes wrong. This time, she's so stressed that she burns the doctor's pointer. He prescribes her really thick glasses because he thought the laser was a problem. But that was a big mistake. The thick lenses don't help. They only make it worse. Good thing Monica knows her daughter. She swaps the glasses for sunglasses. To keep her daughter from being bored, Monica came up with an unusual game. She adjusted the chess set to be more like Squid Game and found a good opponent for her. This should be fun for the bored doll and will help her train her brain. If she wants to be like her mom, she needs to be great at logic and strategy and think 5 moves ahead. But Monica should work on her patience. She's a really sore loser. Sometimes the tasks are really tough. Cutting the shape out with a dull needle is hard. Joey is bummed that he's the only one who got a needle that's not sharp, so he asks the doll for help. Since he's been here, they've actually kind of become friends. So the doll is happy to help him. But her laser eyes are too strong. Instead of sharpening the needle, she melted it. Joey's task is even harder now. Thanks a lot. Joey is in big trouble for failing that task. He has to wash the guard's floor. This is gonna be a bad night. It could have been going faster if the guards respected what he was doing. But they keep walking on the clean floor. This is going to take forever. Joey needs something that'll stop the guards, like the doll's outfit. When the guards see the dress, they'll think twice about getting the floor dirty. They knew that the doll could burn them with her lasers. Joey's plan worked. The guards are being so careful now. The boss has so much work to do. She seems really busy. Let's not distract her. Well, she's just playing games, but we shouldn't bother her while she's on her break. She lost her game and now she's mad. So mad that she sends Joey far away. To be honest, she didn't even notice at first. Poor Joey. The doll doesn't have a lot of friends, so she's happy to have Joey in her life. She hangs out with him and they play together. The other contestants don't like that. They were happy to play with her at first, but not for long. because when she first joins the game, it's clear that she's a really sore loser. She always gets what she wants. No one wants to play with her. The doll loves hanging out with her friends, but her only friends are toys. Monica's not happy about that, so she puts together a real tea party for her daughter. The players aren't happy about this. But do they have a choice? Before getting scared, you should give the doll a chance. Joey might even learn that she's not a monster. She's sweet. And a great cook. You should be more trusting, Joey. Monica is super rich, but she doesn't spoil her daughter rotten. Whenever the doll comes to get her allowance, Monica says no a lot. And the doll has to get sneaky. She'll use players to get her money. She knows a place where there's plenty of cash, the prize fund. The players thought this was another game, so they agreed. But it's not. Then, they see the boss and have to convince her that they weren't trying to rob her. After that little stunt, security is going to increase for sure. Partying alone is boring. The doll knows that very well. And she always tries to play with the guards. The players don't want to do it because she cheats. But the guards will play along. She's their boss's daughter, even if she is a sore loser. Just let her win. Time flies when you're playing with your mom, but it's easy to lose track of things like taking the candy out. It smells like it's burning! What a waste of resources. We need to take care of this. Monica suggests cleaning off the burned candy. They did a great job, but the candies got much smaller. Monica and the doll are happy, but they're not the ones who have to cut the shapes out. Their mistake got the players in serious trouble. They've never seen such tiny candies before. Jim knows all the rules, and he wants to impress Ruby. He's so confident in himself that it's scaring her. But he's determined, and he knows how to pass all the tests. His confidence will impress her, for sure. But he went overboard, and it had the wrong effect.
Oops.
If he weren't the boss's son, he'd get kicked out. But unlike everyone else, he doesn't care about winning. The only thing he cares about is Ruby. He'd do anything for her, and he just dreamt about something he could do to win her love. As soon as he wakes up, he starts working on a miracle. Jim prepared an amazing romantic surprise for Ruby. But wait, there's more. He made a heart for Ruby with the guard's help. That's impressive. But he's getting ahead of himself. Ruby can't accept this, so she politely rejects him. Jim, don't rush. Before you tell her you love her, get to know her first. Be more like the guards. They've been together forever, but not all of them are ready to start a family. Since Jim is the boss's son, his conditions here are way better than everyone else's. He has his own video game console in his bed, and he has access to all kinds of special treatment from the guards. He wants to share with Ruby, but she's not interested in comic books. That's not enough to stop Jim. You just need a favorite superhero. And Spider-Man is just the guy for you. But don't forget that some people really hate spiders. So instead of getting Ruby's attention, Jim got a call from an exterminator. Jim is upset, but he's trying not to show it. He's playing the game, but his heart's not in it.
Okay.
But as soon as Ruby's in danger, he saves her. He was expecting a kiss, but the only one who's kissing him now is the doll! She really likes Jim. Jim wants to ask his mom for advice, but she's not in her office, and he forgot why he came here. Now, he has a chance to do her job. Being the front man has been his dream since a very young age. Her outfit is so cool. When Jim puts on the mask, he'll become so powerful. Finally, he has the chance to get a taste of real power. Being the front man of Squid Game, but that job does have its downsides. Just small stuff though, compared to being in charge of a whole army of guards who will do anything he asks. But with great power comes great responsibility, and Jim isn't ready to handle it yet. Before you can give the guards stupid orders, you have a lot to learn first. And then you can make them do dances. The honeycomb task is a classic. But Jim wants to change it up for Ruby. He thinks pancakes would be easier to cut. But he accidentally made them too yummy. Ruby can't resist. She would have failed the task if Jim hadn't realized that helping someone can actually end up hurting them. Ooh, sparks are flying. Jim is actually starting to impress Ruby, and he can't stop while he's ahead. At the next task, he's going to tell her how he feels. Ruby will guess wrong and see the heart. Except she's actually guessing right. She's so good at this that she keeps finding Jim's marbles. None of this is going according to plan. So much for his confession. But these setbacks won't stop Jim. They just motivate him more. Except his methods are kind of weird, and they're scaring Ruby. Instead of making her like him back, guys act so weird when they're in love. Jim, you need to calm down. You're doing everything all wrong. Jim's persistence is just making Ruby want to run away. Jim isn't even the weirdest guy at the games, but he scares Ruby a lot. He won't even leave her alone in the vents. What? The weirdest thing isn't even how he follows her. It's how he shows up out of nowhere. Ruby could have sworn that she was alone in here. Good thing that the romantic dinner Jim brought in here ended up stopping him. Jim and Ruby are the finalists. Don't worry about them. They're just about to get their fancy dinner.
Mom!
It could have been romantic if not for Jim's mom, who showed up to support her son. She's so proud that he's in the final. But now, Jim is in an awkward situation. He was patient for so long, but now he's starting the final fight. Jim and Ruby are having fun together. Who knew food fights were this much fun? Aw, look at them go! They belong together. But they don't have much time left. This is the finale, and only one of them can win. Jim and Ruby only care about winning. This is a brutal fight. No love lost here. But at the last moment, something happened that changed the game forever. What? The daughter is nothing like her mom. She doesn't like the food, and she doesn't act like the other players' kids. She's spoiled, and it almost seems like she can control the guards. And the frontman's son doesn't need much. Kids love playing games, but so do adults, especially if it's Squid Game. But only grown-ups play by the rules. Kids invent their own. Isn't that way more fun? Kids are better at games in general. So you should listen to them. From now on, tug of war will be replaced by jump rope. Happy to finally have a son, and she can't wait to show him the ropes. But he doesn't want to be a villain who just watches over the players. That's boring. He wants adventures. And he wants to participate in the games himself. But parents hardly ever listen to their kids. And that's where all the problems come from. The kids at Squid Game are prepared from a young age to participate in the tasks. This is an important moment. But not every kid wants to do what their parents do. Doesn't care about any of this junk. And who can blame her? She has a right to choose her own life path. Although the kids are all pretty different, they're becoming best friends. And they're never bored. There's always something to do around here. Like pulling pranks. It's so fun to tease the grown-ups. They always get so angry. Just don't get caught. If they see you, hide. Avoiding punishment is part of the fun. They're doing a great job so far. The guard has lost the trail. Wasn't I chasing two guards? Where'd they go? Kids in Squid Game get so many toys that they don't even know what to do with them. The only one who does know is our star. She wants them all. No toys, no problems, right? If you're observant, you'll have noticed that the kids are nothing like their parents. No matter how hard Jackson tries being like the front man, he just can't do it. He wants to be a player, and he'll even break his mother's heart to make it happen. Jackson is a real daredevil. Unlike Caroline, she has a lot in common with the front woman. Don't they seem like two peas in a pod? Caroline even acts like the front woman. She prefers ordering people around to playing the game herself. She knows who's better. Who do you think will win? The players or the guards? Caroline is the star of the games. She keeps organizing challenges that no one can resist. Even Jackson, the front woman's son, joins in her tasks. But a future leader shouldn't act like this. If he keeps this up, the guards won't respect him. So he should be more serious if he wants to keep his job. But is this what Jackson wants? Caroline isn't a player at heart. She wrangles everyone so quickly that it's bound to get noticed. The guards and the players love her. But not Jackson. He ruins everyone's mood all the time. All he cares about is doing the tasks. He sees them everywhere, so he's ruined plenty of parties. Caroline always gets upset. If Jackson is so into the tasks, let's see what he can do. Caroline is sure she can beat him. Muscles aren't the key to success. Caroline has plenty of features that make her a contender. No one can resist her chilly gaze. It's so similar to the front woman. Puzzles can be so tricky. Solving them feels like it can take forever. But sooner or later, someone will solve it. And that someone is the guard. But he's not sure yet. What do you think? Who should be the next front man? You don't have to play by the rules. You want to win the prize. But sometimes you have no choice but to follow the rules. If your mom runs Squid Game. And Nick, it looks like she's pretty mad at you. Oh, we're really in it now. The thieves couldn't have gone far. Stealing the prize is half the battle. Actually, getting it out of here is just as hard. Boxes are a great disguise. These two thieves on the run from Nick are Jenny and Jackson. Looks like Nick saw them, and he wants to have some fun. Smash! Destroy! Nick is seriously losing it. Hopefully, there was nothing important in these boxes, like hardware for the guards. Oh, Nick, your mom won't be happy you destroyed all this. You didn't even catch the thieves. Hey, Jenny, watch out! You can't get caught. And hiding while tied to a chair isn't a good idea. Nick caught one thief, but Jackson is still out. Don't give up now. Catching Jenny was easy. But Jackson is better than Nick in every way. Our predator became the prey. Jackson is gonna wrap you like a present. Saving damsels in distress is kind of Jackson's thing. Turns out it's hard to move with tape on. While Nick is trying to get out, our thieves have a chance to get some rest. Relaxed? Now let's get back to the game. Nick is coming for you. He made it out of the tape. But that took a lot of energy, and now he needs a break. He even thought he saw one bag running away. Luckily, there's two. Well, lucky for Nick. Jackson needs a way out. Nick isn't as weak as he looks. A relaxing massage is a great choice if you're dealing with someone really tired. Sweet dreams, Nick. Dreaming about catching us? What's this? A jungle? Jenny lucked out. This is the owner's personal garden. She comes here to meditate, cleanse herself of bad vibes, and detox from her annoying son. Nick isn't allowed in here. But this is a special situation. He needs to catch the thieves. And someone needs to water the plants while the gardener is out sick. Jenny really lucked out with her hiding place. This is the coziest place to have a cup of tea on a rainy day while reading a book. The vibes are amazing. Just be careful in case the rain turns into hail. Keep your umbrella out. Sometimes hiding isn't enough. There might not be anywhere to hide. Then you need to hide in plain sight. Jenny is a master of disguise. She's really blending in with the poster. was a great idea. She's got plenty of those. If you're running out of time to hide, examine your surroundings. You never know what could be a good hiding place. Even a trash can could work. Just pick one that's not super smelly. Choose carefully. You can confuse the competition. Nick isn't a great detective, but that doesn't mean he's bad. Jackson is still determined to escape with Jenny and the prize, so he should watch out. Dressing up as a guard was a bad idea. Nick knows all of them personally. Jackson is really in it now, and Nick won't let him get away. He caught Jackson, but he's not done yet. Jackson knows what he's doing. You can stop his sneakers, but not his strength. Nick has never seen feet this stubborn before. If Nick doesn't scare the thieves, the doll should. Her sensor will eliminate most of the players. But luckily, Jenny and Jackson know about her already, and they have a plan. But then Jenny sneezed. Now Jackson has to improvise. The mirror is a great idea. Why didn't anyone think of this before? How will the doll react to her own reflection? She works so hard, but thanks to Jackson, now she can focus on herself. Jenny's not too upset that she got eliminated. She robbed the game, right? She doesn't exactly want to go back. Leaving with the money, yes. Coming back, no. He makes a classic mistake. If you want to surprise someone, don't tell them about your plan first, because then they might escape. Plus, Nick should work out a little, because his body is nowhere near strong enough for this. He should be more like Jenny. She's a real gymnast. Not every hiding place is safe, so choose carefully. And never hide in a doghouse. Jackson made a huge mistake. He thought he could hide in here. But dogs hate uninvited guests. While Jackson is busy with his four-legged friend, Jenny is still trying to escape. She hopes she can just get out easily, but something is bound to go wrong. There's nowhere to hide. And now Nick is on her tail. Look how confident he is. He must think he has Jenny in the bag. But he doesn't. It's all thanks to Nick showing up in the ladies' shower. Jenny managed to get away. She has a chance to escape the game with all the money. Wait, there's no cash in the suitcase. So where did Jenny and Jackson go? But Nick found the suitcase. Now his mom will definitely forgive him and maybe even be proud of him. She'll be so happy that she got the suitcase back. While the thieves disappeared.